Hello everybody, welcome to the official cast of the 2025 World Championships Round of 16, Game 2 between Velihopea and N8wache. They drew the first game, Velihopea with Elven Union, N8wache with Amazons. N8wache presumably has won the toss because he's receiving, and the weather is sweltering heat, so that will surely play into the team with more players advantage, especially as there's a completely critical blitzer here that could be out with heat. That could be horrific if this guy gets targeted. N8wache qualified directly through Champions Cup Season 9 and is German. Velihopea qualified through the play-ins via Arena Finals Season 8 and is from Finland. On the ball, lovely. Gets the free catch chance and fails. Following the same tactic of picking up on the strength 4, and like I said, the first game, I just don't like that. I think the hit and run players are like 2 more movement, right? Because they can hit and run, and they're movement 7. So like, I really want the ball on a blitzer, and then that strength 4 blocker can be then, you know, punching things, causing trouble for the defense. Yeah, that's a good point, BDM. That is a good point. Hello, Quincy. Hello, Ajax. I never know if it's Ajax or Ajax. They did make a game of Necromunda, but it was rubbish, wasn't it? Hello, Steve. It was not a good game, and it was not accurate to Necromunda, which, you know, make it one or the other, right? Like, make it one or the other. Either make it, you know, not Necromunda but good, or make it just Necromunda, right? Like Space Hulk, make Space Hulk either Space Hulk or just make it good. Like, you could make it like Doom, couldn't you? And it could be Space Hulk and it'd be fine. More time is not very faithful at all. Yeah, no, I saw it. It was nothing like tabletop. I just don't want to play anything but Blood Bowl. That's the problem for me. I'm not. The funny thing is, despite playing video games since I've, you know, all my life, I'm not a gamer really. I had, like, you know, consoles, and I wasn't that big a gamer. I just played it kind of casually. FIFA. I was like a FIFA and GTA kind of guy. And still am, really, except I don't play either of them anymore. Now it's just Blood Bowl. Just psychotically obsessed with a game from when I was 14. Brilliant. So anyway, the Amazons punched some things, and then the Pro Elves have stood in the way. There's your top level analysis. Yeah, I was like quite big on the tabletop, you know, like Warhammer and 40k and More Time and Necromunda and Magic the Gathering. All that kind of nerd shit. Mega nerd. Giga nerd. Welcome, Ajax. That's what you get here. Only the cleverest commentary. Oh, he's pushing in. Pushing in with a Rossler. See, you can't bully with a strength 4, can he? Because he's holding on the strength. He should be, in my opinion. In my not humble at all opinion. In my least humble man in Blood Bowl opinion, you know, you could be using that strength 4 to like jam in here or whatever, right? Here or here, jam in with strength 4, that's what you could be doing, but you can't do it because it's got the ball. And then you could have it on a movement 8 player. More Time was a great game. More Time is where Jimmy Fantastic came from as well. There you go. Nobody is more humble than me. Wait, no, less humble. Whatever, I don't know. I can't be bothered to do it. I don't even know the meaning of the word humble. But, yeah. Necromunda. No, More Time. In More Time, right? If you know More Time, because you know, look, let's do some insightful commentary here. The Amazons punch something, and they've based a bit. To be fair, just look how much better the basing would be if they had a strength 4 in there doing the basing, though, right? This is the thing. This could be this strength 4 player, right? This strength 4 player, they could swap, and that could be the strength 4 with defensive, and then these could swap. And then you'd have the ball and a movement 8 player essentially. Yeah, big waste. I do not like this strat from N8wache. But this is the origin of Jimmy Fantastic, right? There was a More Time. There was a gang. You made a gang. It wasn't a gang, was it? It was a mercenary warband. Actually, people just said gang because Necromunda had gangs. They had a mercenary warband that was there to make money in the ruined city of More Time, getting Weirdstone and selling it. Warpstone. They called it Weirdstone. It was Warpstone, and they called it Weirdstone and selling it. And that was the fluff what I was behind what you were doing, right? And then there was different war bands, and one was Marienburg, who were the richest city state, and they started with extra money, and so I started with extra money. And then my gang was just dudes with hammers. It was the cheapest gang you could possibly make. Just everybody just had a hammer or a dagger or both. And then just hammers and daggers. Apart from the leader, who had fine Cathayan silk robes and a brace of dueling pistols. And I found that hilarious, that there was just like a big rich dude who had everything and everyone else was just shit. So I called him Jimmy Fantastic because I thought it was a funny name. I don't know why, no reason. Just thought it, and he was the leader, Jimmy Fantastic. There you go. Yeah, More Time was a great game. And Elf Ranger. The best were dwarves. Dwarves were insanely overpowered. I'm quiet. Well, I shouldn't be. There's no reason. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong microphone. No, I'm not on the wrong microphone. That doesn't make any sense. I shouldn't be. No. No, I'm not. Okay, thank you. Right, so interesting here, isn't it, from Veli? He's pushed hard in the centre to kidnap these two. He's left this side a bit less defended, but he's got the not blodge stepper at all. The side stepper there, kind of holding the edge. N8wache is uninterested. He's going to go back to the centre to try and rescue these two a little bit. There was a KO as well. Something happened. Oh, it was changing to Windows 11. That put me back on my old microphone. So it cut my old microphone. You know, like the inbuilt microphone or whatever, which is rubbish. Maybe the camera microphone, that's it. The inbuilt one in the camera. I don't know. The Fine Cathane Silk Rose meant you could re-roll bottle tests, and if you, like, it was a break test, right? And if you failed a bottle test, you lost. But you started taking bottle tests, like, really quickly, like after 3 guys got taken out or something. So you could easily just lose a game if you failed a bottle test. And they were probably called route tests or something, like they were bottle checks in Necromunda. So they were called something like, probably break tests or something. I mean, you can uphill this pretty easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, rush. Okay, you can block this guy, can't he? Probably. And then go 1, 2, 3. Could uphill him with block. Well, that block doesn't matter, does it? Uphill him with tackle. If he wanted. I don't think he will, but he could. He's just going to punch everything, isn't he? He's going to knock these 3 players down. Blitz this, punch it again. So he's going to try and knock 4 players down. But it's going to be a struggle because, you know, Amazons are hard to knock down. Why bottle? Because, like, you know, bottle is like bravery or courage or whatever, and if you lose your bottle, you run away. So in Necromunda they called it a bottle check. There you go. He's bottled it. If, like, you know, if somebody succumbs to the pressure, you would say he's bottled it. Hello, Pedro. So yeah, that was Necromunda, I'm sure. And more time, I think, was just something like a route check or a break check. But I mean, you could lose. You could easily lose by just failing that, right? You could have 15 guys versus 10, and you could kill 3 of theirs, and they could kill 3 of yours, and they could pass their check, and then you could like pass your check. Then you could kill 2 more of them, and they could pass. Then you could just not take anybody down, and then just fail your check and lose. So you really did want to have the Fine Cathane Silk Robes. Was actually, you know, added it. Re-rolling your check was really good. So yes, they were basically the same game, though more time was better. More time was definitely better. Oh, another removal. This time for the Amazons, and the Apo does not come in for the KO. More time was like too complicated, right? What they did with Necromunda, sorry, Necromunda was too complicated. What they did with more time was they had like henchmen and heroes, and then so you only tracked like the 6 heroes, and then you had a bunch of henchmen that weren't so good. Whereas in Necromunda, you had to track everybody, and everybody had individual stats, and it was mental and stupid. Yeah, there's totally different rules now. I've got no idea what the current Necromunda rules are, but yeah, it is actively supported. It's just not the game that I used to play. Is he going to wrestle this? No, the wrestle's the one that just got KO'd. The wrestle is the one that just got KO'd. I saw it get KO'd, and this was pretty optimistic, using the 1 sidestepper to hold the flank, wasn't it? Not a fan of this from Veli. Yes, the More Time PC game wasn't good, but the More Time board game was. Oh, dead. Got to up all that. I mean, you've got to, right? Even though it's 37.5, and it
Glorious.
fails.
No, I won't give in.
Oof.
Until I'm
And he gets to hit and run as well.
And I will defend.
He killed it.
I will defend.
Jimmer.
Oh. Jimmer. Thank you very much, J Barza. Staying fantastic. For 11, who will be the pregnancies? Absolutely glorious. Thank you very much. Yeah, Necromunda was real bad, wasn't it? I remember that Core Carnage got paid to play it. Because, you know, they've got to disclose when they get paid to play things. and he disclosed that he was paid to play it, you know, in his thing, and like really all that did was convince like 70,000 people not to buy the game. it was really rough. No, he took the death. Good boy. Could have tried the 4+ dodge there. Don't hate it. Because you've only taken... Oh no, you've taken 2 removals. Oh, I missed this death. Never mind. Well, it's 9v9. So not over for the Pels, but not good, is it? A Kaz and their Apo gone. And their guard gone. Though their guard isn't that good in this matchup with the defensive Jaguar warrior blockers. Yeah, absolutely SNS liker. That's the thing, right? They just don't care about the rules. There's no reason to care about the rules. Somebody proudly stated in the Blood Bowl Reddit, they were like, I don't care what the rules are, I'm just a casual player. And it's like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, most people just don't care. Like, that's like most people. 99% of people just don't care what the rules are. It's just an excuse to, you know, play with your painted minis. Like, it's a way to use your teams. That's all it is, isn't it? It doesn't have to be good. They're not, you know. It has to be good for the video game, because video games are games first and foremost, aren't they? That's the problem for Cyanide, really, is that they want it to be a good game, and Games Workshop don't give a shit about it being a good game. Yeah, exactly, probably, yeah. Like, that's it. Like, I'm not having a go at them at all. Like, that's the correct attitude. It's correct from the people playing it, and it's correct from Games Workshop making it for them. What am I doing here? Here we go. The tackle blitz comes in. Rolls a full power. Hello Cyanide, speak of the devil. It is a problem, isn't it? It is a problem that they make these rules, and Games Workshop really, you know, redraft skills, infinite TV, none of that matters to them, does it? Doesn't matter to 99% of people who play the game on well, not even 99, more than 99 who play the game on tabletop. Just doesn't matter to them. But video games have to stand as games, don't they? Ooh, doesn't get the knockdown. He's going to go here, isn't he? But it's only turn 5, so he doesn't have to get forward. Is he going to go back? I mean, he's quite squashed on the sideline. He might just go back. He's got to be worried about getting served here, though, hasn't he? It's a bit problematic, this block for him. But he kind of had to make it because he had to clear. Oh, he couldn't hit and run. Oh, do you know what he probably should have done? He probably should have, like, hit and run to here. And then kept a player in front of him. And a player there, so he just couldn't get saved. Like, so keep everything back here, and then, because he can get surfed here pretty easily at the moment, which is a problem, isn't it? I guess if you go across the middle, then maybe it costs Veli too much position to surf him. So maybe what you've got to do now is you've got to go back to the center and then hope he doesn't surf you. It's turn 5, I guess. I guess if he surfs, you can go to the other side. So. They're not really bad out yet, you know. People are overreacting. Oh, he's rushed. Whoa. 2 rerolls gone for Nightwatch, only 1 left. Hate that rush. Could have just not rushed. Especially when you go strength 4 ball carrier, right? Oof, does a 5+ dodge? Oh, I mean, you're just definitely getting surf now. Like million, trillion, gazillion, billion% getting surfed, surely. Because N8wache didn't get far enough across. Maybe you won't surf him, but sure, it seems like you want to, doesn't it? Because you can just not surf him if you power him, right? Get back into your own half. Don't listen to the naysayers who think you have to enter your opponent's half. Pedro, flip me. No, then oh yeah, the hiring firing rule is bad. Yeah, you're right, Mr. Greedy. But hopefully, like, Cyanide will have the leeway to ignore that. But yes, the hiring firing being in a very specific order was some would say a terrible choice. I mean, they can't wait for 4 erratas. That's like 2 years. What was this, a blitz? Interesting. Yeah, he does need stuff towards the middle, doesn't he? Gets the push. And yep, this guy, I can't believe he didn't make the second dodge there. It did take 4 players' actions though, didn't it? But he can't really see, because he's got movement on a slow player. You can't do the switchy switch that you'd like to do. Nothing happened to this guy, by the way. Oh yeah, pro strat from N8wache, yeah. Flip me out, me. For the ladder, there's like, things are possible, right? Like, just according to the rules, it's a league, so like, you know, the league commissioners can change things, right? So like, obviously you can't just decide Skaven or have 4 gutter runners or Orc Blitzers or strength 4 or anything, but you could definitely do things like to stop 6 prayers to Nuffle, but then maybe 6 prayers to Nuffle shouldn't be stopped. Maybe people would find that fun. That's the thing, isn't it? Just because people who play a lot think it would be rubbish doesn't mean that the 95% of casuals wouldn't think the same. That is true, yeah, to be fair, that is true. It was turn 6, so he's going to try and jam forward as much as he can here. But man, you can just see already how bad it is, right? Having the ball in his strength 4, I know I keep going on about it, but it means he's got to get 2 squares deeper. Which, you know, when elves are fighting you for every square, those 2 squares really help. Errata, errata. Oh, tries a dodge with Amazons. It works. What a lucky dog. They have a gnome world. Not that I know of. Could 5+ in, not even 5, but he could 4+ in from uphill. It's not terrible, is it? He's not really going to get better than that. So the question is now, he's got to think, can I stop them scoring by standing in the way? If you think you can, then you don't go for the 4+ uphill. If you think you can't, then you go for the 4+ uphill. So that's the little 4 rerolls. That's the little discussion Veli's having with himself. Or it should be. Might just be thinking he wants more beer. So he just stands in the way. Will it be enough? Standing there first means that he really had to make that 2+. But he did. This seems wrong though, doesn't it? Unless he gets another player out there. And he's relying on the plodge step to hold this bit. Is he 1D? Oh no, he's his own player. Oh, I don't know, I wouldn't have done that then. Why is he stood here? I guess he's kind of in the way, isn't he? This guy, maybe 1 back's better. Like going here though, he's 16 away from scoring, so he can go 8 up and then score next turn. So it's good being 1 square. Yeah, he needed another player behind him. He did need that. We can just blitz him, and now it's a gaping hole, isn't it? See, the one back would have kept this at least a 3+ dodge, but now he's obviously just going to blitz straight through here. The hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very easy solve, wasn't it? And it's bang tidy as well. That's you can go left or right. Very hard to wall this off. You can make it a full cage. Makes the rushes. Bosh. He could have done a frivolous 3+, and then that would have looked better, wouldn't it? That's what I think he should have done. Now, does he go for the sack and now to 5+ for the sack? No, it doesn't look like he's just going to punch the Jaguar Warrior blocker. Gnome Discord. That's good, Salakis. Oh dear. Was it a misplay to allow the breakthrough? I think so. Yeah, I mean, I said he should be one back, didn't I? But this did put him in scoring range with 2 moves, which is maybe why Veli did it. But should be an easy score, shouldn't it? Score. No, me too. I feel like even if I was the biggest gnome enjoyer on the planet, you couldn't pay me to go to that event. But who can say? I'm sure they're all lovely people. I mean, it's still hard to... It's not really hard to Quincy because he's got Blood Step, right? So that's hard enough to clear. You can dodge Blitz, then hand off Skull. 2 1-in-9s with a reroll for one of them. Can you do better than that? Oh no, reroll for neither of them. But can you do better than that? I don't know, Jeff. Oh, well, that's not the way to do it. Oh, the 1-in-9. You've got to roll powers and stuff. So the good thing for Nightwatch is Veli doesn't have a scoring threat. So he can go, you know, he can roll the dice. Oh, right, so it's a 2D, hope for a POW, and then just hand off one. But then this handoff's worse than this handoff, isn't it? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6 rush. You could hand off, dodge, rush. That was the blitz, yeah. Yeah, I'm not really... Like, that's not as good as blitzing with this guy. That's about the same, actually. Errata, so he's just going to dodge off. I mean, dodge off is the same as handing off, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rush. Oh, wait. He can fill these, but he doesn't fill the third one. He gets the POW. Outrageous. He gets the POW. Veli feels terrible. It's still a rush. I'm going to feel really bad for Nightwatch if he fails the rush here, that he could have had a movement 7 holding the ball, like I said, for the whole half. Oh well, there we go. It was a nice solve all in all, but he didn't have the ball on a movement 7 player. And God, you know what? It's hard being this right, isn't it? You know. Like, it's just, God, I'm so right all the time. It's so hard being right all the time. I mean, he summoned the failed rush by carrying on a movement 6 player instead of a movement 7 player, didn't he? You know. That's it.
I am here.
I am here. Oh dear. Do you know what's funny? Rick has a... When he said stroking my ego, made me think of Rick has a not suitable for work channel on his Discord, which is just like a joke because he's got like, you know, pictures of like, you know, pets and stuff, right? And just like... Just that is obviously nothing not suitable for work in Rick's Discord, but he's got a not suitable for work section, which hilariously I can't view because of England. now his comedy channel can't be accessed by normal people in England. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Kia. Okay, that's really. Oh, 4 pal. So obviously now massive win chances for Velihopea. Yes, you need to verify your age and stuff. Oh wait, was the weather changing weather? I didn't even notice. Oh my god, the weather was changing weather and I didn't even notice. Amazing. I will pay attention in Paris, honestly. Trust me, bro. It's wonderful, Wotan. It's the best country in the world. God save the king. Thank you, Kia. Love it here. Exactly, Altneam. It's a wonderful solution. Rick does live in the UK. I had a not suitable for work channel on my Discord that I had to make suitable for work so I could see it. I couldn't see my own channel. The memes channel I made not suitable for work so that people, you know, who didn't want to see anything, you know, in case there was like a funny joke or whatever, you know, I thought make sure, you know, nobody gets shocked. So I had that as not suitable for work, and then now I couldn't do that. Maybe not Quincy. They're trying to get them banned in England. They had to rush Jaeger Poker because he had the ball on a movement 6 player, and he had to rush. And he to be fair, he's unlucky, right? All he had to do was a 1 in 9 block. To be fair, he also had to pal the blodge stepper, so you can argue he got lucky powering that, so he didn't have to do a 3+ dodge. But then also he was unlucky to have to reroll the 1 in 9 blitz, so it was 6 and 2 3s. But ultimately he had to make a rush because he carried the ball on a movement 6 player, which I think is a mistake. And I said from turn 1 I thought it was a mistake. So, you know, I wasn't trying to be clever after the event. Pro for the entire match for Velihopea. And this guy. So we can punch things even gooder. Yes, Vedian, it'll be a funny one. No one will do that, no. Yeah, no, Elp means right. This is a good anti-blitz defense, by the way. Good to see. Nobody back for the ball, because you don't need to, because you're owls. So full anti-blitz, good. I didn't mean to go close to politics. It was just because of the stroking my ego and then mentioning the hilarity of Rick with his channel, his comedy channel. That's it. Let's not go around. Let's not go around. Let's not mention it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Tanut. No, he's blitzing with a leader. The bludger is exposed. You could wrestle blitz it and then foul it. Except he'll sidestep backwards only, so you can't really foul it. It's a bit of a whacker, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, he's dropped back. Full on old fashioned elf stall. It is. This is what he did in the first game as well, didn't he? Now the thing is, in the first game he immediately reduced Nightwatch to like 9 players. So this time Nightwatch has a full 11 players to pressure him with. So the pressuring might go a bit better for Nightwatch if he's still got the minerals to do it. I don't know Jägerpoker. Ghost P. It's a removal. Now he's up players instead of down players, right? So now this might well go better than the first game. But he's got to be wary of the breakaway, hasn't he? Nice Amazon line here. Just a full line. A full meat wall. Strength 4s on the outer edges. Is Veli going to retreat into a Daka? Or is he just going to stick around for a whacker? Yeah, Salakis, yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got Tector versus PC, games 1 and 2 live. And then that's at 4 o'clock. And then at 8:30 we've got Jay Lee versus Davo, games 1 and 2 live. Oh, Jay Lee, by the way, I saw you, but I was in mid rant, so I didn't say hello, I don't think. Yeah. Oh, rolled a 1, but he's got dodge. He's the one player with dodge that isn't a ball carrier. Interesting, I would have moved him there. Like, I want him on the outside, but I'd also want to dodge him first so he's not hit. So I'd just make the concession of not having him in the optimal place, but at least have this somebody thing there if that dodge failed. Interesting. And keep basing him is exactly what's going to happen. I mean, that is what he's doing, right? With his team build, he's got very little dodge, so of course the answer is to just base him with everything. No dodge. Devo and J-Leave rescheduled. They rescheduled to games 1 and 2 to be on tomorrow and cancelled the game that was going to be on tonight. $20.30 tomorrow. See there, Bosch. I should have my schedule. I guess you can just do schedule as well. And then that's my thing with things. I'm so P, that's what we all say. And when I say all, I mean Dimmy and Jaylee. Ah. Yeah, this is just like a Dakar, but with like 12 extra dodges. Oh, well now he's left a player on the floor, which will be behind enemy lines if he moves up that far. Not rolling ones is a very good strategy, honestly. See, Artemis and I both hated Veli's build because he didn't take any dodge, and it turns out just don't roll ones and it's fine. So he does keep somebody on that. Another removal. Is he going to hit and run? Yeah. And he's going to put some pressure on the ball. Here we go. Rushes. Okay, I actually don't like the rush. I think you're better off not rushing and just standing there, right? Like you're already kind of close enough. In fact, maybe even like go there. No. There. Then you're closer to getting back if he goes past. Like, yeah, you might just 1 in 36 or blitz you off, but I think I'd rather not take a 1 in 6 to use a reroll. Is the problem, isn't it? Fine if you just don't roll a 1, of course. N8wache didn't take any dodge either, that's very true, yeah. Honestly, I don't think they should have done, but they're up so many players, they kind of could afford to, couldn't they? The problem that Welly's got is, what does he do even if he gets past? No, it doesn't. GDM. N8wache doesn't mean anything. So he doesn't snake. But where does he go? Oh, he rolls a 1. Can he just double rush? Oh, rolled another 1. this wrestler can get him. Oh, he's got wrestle himself anyway. So, doesn't have to be the wrestler. Could be a blocker. Could be this blocker. He did both rushes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he did both rushes. Oh, another team reroll gone. N8wache82, 3 rerolls gone. Can't reroll this one, can he? Last reroll. But I'm sure he's trying to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rush. I'm sure that's what he's going to try and do. So now I've got a 2D to free the wrestler. And then a rush to assist. And then a double rush to hit. And then something to recover. Not easy to recover afterwards, is it actually? He double rushed Naz, he couldn't rush out of reach. He double rushed. This is annoying because obviously you'd like to collect it on the strength 4 player, but like you just can't, right? You've just got to rush him to get the assist. And then I guess you've got to try and 4-3 him to get the pickup. I guess he could maybe come through for a pickup, potentially. Oh, he's just going for the strength 4 blitz, okay. So he gets the knockdown. And this gives him the wrestler as a recovery. Oh my god, he gets the KO, so that's wonderful. But it's out of range. But he can knock this guy over. And it's out of range of his guy to get, but not his catcher. But he can knock this guy over. I think you try the 4-3 with this guy, honestly. Yeah, he goes there. He can do a dodge to like block this off. I don't know, he can just walk all the way around. I think, honestly, so the hit's good, right? Obviously, the hit's good. But I think 4-3 double rush, pick it up. That's really good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he goes all the way back there. Oh, he's rushing. So can he double rush? 1, 2, 3. God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double rush. So he couldn't pick it up, but he could put another tackle zone on the ball. Yep, that's mad, innit? It was set up for a Veli win, but now it's looking like a N8wache win. Three stuns and a removal that turn was pretty incredible for Nate the Great. Three rerolls to get there as well for Veli. No, I wouldn't say it's been dicing at all. I think it's been Amazons versus Proels. To be honest. If anything, it's a dicing for Nightwatch that he's not 1-0 up. I know, Swamp Permit. We were really worried that that it was going to be 4 semi-finals. Well, I'd say I was. I don't know how worried Cyanide, Nacon, Tree and Andy were, but I was like, we cannot have 4 Zons in the semis. Like, how bad would that be? Oh God. just 2 days of Zon mirrors. That would be like the worst competition ever. So I was like, we have to have a rule set where Zons aren't the best team. That's the only thing that was important in the rules, I thought. Like, literally the only important thing of the rules was you can't have Zons be the best team, like, by a distance, which is always likely, right? It's always likely that Zons are the best team by a distance, but you have to have that not be true. Burn our Rolex. Jump up dwarves. Pump up dwarves. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dwarf mirrors aren't very good either. Like, and not just Amazons, right? Like, any completely dominant faction would be really bad, whether that's Necro or whatever as well. But Zons in particular, like, they're the best team, right? Zons are the best team, and they're also pretty boring to watch. So when you combine those two things, he's just going to go for the 3 dice to clear, and then pick it up with the strength 4. He has got a score, so like, he really has to reroll for the fishing for the POW here. Oh, he's going to go for a. Is he going to go for a pass? Pick it up and like lob it over here. Lob it to him. Oh, this is a big boy play if he does this, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rush. Rush again, and then lob it to him, who's like in a cage. Fwah. Okay, maybe he's not doing that. Gets away with a blockless block. And it brings back catcher, I guess, to 3 dice. The blodger. And then he can foul the blodger as well after he makes the pickup. So this looks pretty nice, doesn't it, for Nightwatch? How misses Fez. Oh, I don't like this manoeuvre here. Do you know what I like? I like putting him up. Making the 3D. Oh, I don't... I guess you've got to rush. Yeah, you have to rush. I don't like the rush. You've got to do it. Now you can 3D, but if he hadn't moved this line, or if he powered it, he could have swooped in for the foul. Oh, he's not even doing the block first. Is he doing the block at all? You've got to, because he can just 3-2. No, dude, you have to block him. You have to block him. This guy, couldn't this guy have gone in there? And then you just definitely block him anyway. I mean, you can 3-2 away for a 1D. Or just 3-2 to base the ball as well, I guess. You've got 4 players not controlling 1, which isn't a great trade, is it? But I guess the problem is for Veli, he hasn't got much of a team. 8 players. That was a long time ago, Swamp Permit. That was like when they originally were created. Before Jaguar Warrior blockers and Piranha Warrior blitzers. Yes. Well, someone posited performance enhancing drugs. I like that idea. That, you know, these Amazons in like the Lustrian forest have like some kind of crazy performance enhancing thing, you know, like Black Panther in it. He's got some like thing that he eats that makes him super strong and everything. Same kind of idea. 1D power. Broken AV. Catches the scatter. Special toad venom, yeah, like something like that. It's a 2D this, but gets the push. Could have 3D'd it, right? He could have gone with this one. He's going to hand off to this, isn't he? The problem is, he's already blitzed. Why did he blitz? If he was just going to 2 dice... Oh, because he would have pushed it to there. Yeah, so the blitz got him out straight away, didn't it? Yeah, fair enough. I guess you should blitz. This can get into range anyway. You've probably just got to barrel down the sideline here. I mean, not cocaine or anything like that, just something magical, right? Because it's Warhammer world. Doesn't matter how much cocaine you have, you don't turn into a strength 4 human. You know. Oh, I've had some hot chocolate. I'm now, you know, stronger than bloody Hafthor Bjornsson. Yes, like drinking from the Grail. Yeah, exactly, Christopher B. Exactly. Exactly like that. Does re-roll it, gets the full power. Could he have moved the blitzer first? Probably, but now I guess he gets to go somewhere else different. Probably not. I feel like he should move this up. Like just move it, right? Just safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just move it up as a safe move. Just get it there. Unless he's forgotten about it. He could have forgotten about it. Oh. PP Grail as a hogs. Yeah, calling them Grail Knights is literally the most stupid thing ever. Mighty Blow are very good. No, I mean it's got like, you know, I think that's my headcanon is the Jaguar warrior blockers have some kind of magical substance. That seems quite reasonable, right? Some kind of magical Lustrian forest thing. Fine. But obviously, you can't have a human that starts off as strong as a big one. Like, that's idiotic. Except a Grail Knight. You can have a Grail Knight like that. But the Grail Knight isn't like that. The Grail Knight's strength 3. Well, it's not over, is it? There's still 2 turns for N8wache. He's got a long way to go. No souls. I mean, it's like werewolves, aren't they? Like, there's something weird about them. I don't know. Some kind of supernatural monster type thing. Yeah, werewolfy. Yes, BDN, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, 1 in 9, but he's got wrestle, not a problem. Yeah, to me, like having stats that don't match the fluff is worse than having stupidly overpowered players. Do you know what I mean? Because their job is selling miniatures, and having the miniatures match the fluff is like there's literally the rules match. Having the rules match the fluff and match the miniatures is more important than anything else, I think. Yes, get some players in scoring threats. Get some scoring threats in at least. Strength 4 could blitz, and if you get a POW, you're through. Or you could assist and you could blitz with block, which is more likely to get through, isn't it? Like, all of the games are more thematic. Like, the games aren't competitive, right? Like, yeah, Nutters play 40k competitively and Warhammer competitively and Blood Bowl competitively, but none of it's meant to be played that way. Even though they've got points, the points are just a way to, you know, make an approximately, have an approximation of power so that your buddies can find out. Like, they didn't even have points, did they, at first in Age of Sigmar or whatever. Oh god, Pro-Elves are a disaster, aren't they? Not just because it's rubbish in game, it's also like stupid and never usable, and hate it. Rerolls, fishing for a POW, gets the both down. So the ball's going to go in here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, double rush away, and then you've got the guard in there. Though the guard needs to be next to him because at the moment you're getting 1D'd instantly. So the guard, is this guy moved? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got a rush, that's no good. This guard could go in front, and then at least you've got to get uphilled. I think what was probably correct was to put the guard in front there. I mean, it wasn't this. Like, I guess he's got to rush eventually, so you might as well do it first. Okay. And then put the guard in front. Like, you're getting uphill now. Or the side. But now you're getting 1D, right? So having him, you needed him in front. You needed the guard there and the player here, and then yeah, you could chain you backwards or whatever and make you do a handoff. But I don't know. I think that was a lot easier to get there. Then you would have still had 2 rerolls instead of none. Yeah, you could have handed off though, couldn't you, Ben? But I'd rather not do a rush now, so that he wants to push me back rather than he wants to sack me. And then you can always still hand off, right? Next turn. Still win 8 out of 9 turns, whereas now he's out of rerolls. And I mean, he's not going to lose probably, though this catcher is in range. Oh, he's going to foul him. Okay. I mean, you can still just get 1 diced instantly. Nearly instantly. But a bit better, isn't it? Not bad at all from N8wache. Yeah, maybe not a misclick, but like a miss C. Like I've done that before, right? I think, oh, I'll just hit and run over to here, and then you click it and run, and you're like, oh, I can't actually go to there. Crap, of course I can't. I'd be basing him. So, you know, it's probably a miss-see rather than a misclick. Misread. Yes, El, but the union fluff is idiotic. They probably shouldn't have thought of that. What they actually... So, the Pro Elf kind of does fit, right? Because they were the old Pro Elf team. That was the idea. Elves used to just be a team. So the idea is they're the old pros that have just stayed together and haven't gone back to, like, Dark Elf land. And, you know, haven't come up through the Dark Elf system. And haven't come up through the High Elf system. They're just elf players. Oof. Well, it would be kind of fun, Scroll Do, but it would be probably overpowered, wouldn't it? That was a bad decision to roll a 1 there, yeah. This does stop the 1D blitz, yeah. I mean, this could have been the 1D blitz. So... now he's uphill. This seems diabolical. But he gets the push. I mean, that's kind of a possibility move. There's also the thing of, you know, it being pressure and him not wanting to, him just messing up. That's also very, very possible. I think it's more likely he just messed up, thinking, oh god, I'm about to lose. Suns will be the best elves when everyone can just get plus agility. Stunt the alliance. Oh, he's failed and he's KO'd himself. Can he put in all these players and push him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He could actually chain him. Oh, but he needs this one here to get the chain forward. Blitzes him, blocks him, and then double rushes. We might mess up and hit him with the Jaguar Warrior blocker, you never know. No, he's done it correctly. So here we go, double rush. He failed the rush to score last time, and now he's got 2 rushes. He's 70% to win and get through to the next round. 30% for a tiebreaker game. There is no push forward. There is no other move to make. He's going to do an emote first. and a victory run. Here we go. And he does not fail this time. There you go. Congratulations, N8wache. His Amazons get to the quarterfinals. He's the first quarterfinal person through. which will be on the weekend of the 5th, 6th and 7th of December. N8wache will be there. Amazons will be there. We're all very happy to see Amazons. Honestly, like, it would be kind of stupid if Amazons weren't in, I guess. So I guess it kind of makes sense that Amazons are in, eh? I guess that's a good thing that Amazons are in. Even if none of us like them. But I'm sure N8wache likes them. So good for him, and congrats to him. Commiserations to Velihopea, who misses out on the money round. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.